So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that was very necessary. Hullet. Haaland. Now Eder Militao. Rodri. And it's Hullet. He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he plays one through. Oh, he's been flattened there.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. He's looking wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu. That is a brilliant interception. So it is still 0-0. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Oh, he's burst through! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, super find. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Hullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Kakitani. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Neymar. That's very neat. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is one way to stop him. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Kakitani. No outsmarting him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's good play. Beckham. Rodri. And the shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That has been cut short. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And he's on his way! Mbappe, great chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Van de Ven attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read, nice interception. Could be danger here. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to pass it through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. This possibly the last play of the half. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now the crop. He gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Kakitani. Cafu. Cleared without complication. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so... Shot, surely! And for a moment, time stood still. Beckham. Now he's got space here. Haaland looking to run onto it.
Lexington have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mbappe. Good purposeful running this. In towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Lexington clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nicely weighted ball. And here's Shevchenko. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross needs to be good.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Howson gets it away. Brazil have the chance to go the other way.
Pretty robust defending.
Mbappe has it in a wide position, and he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Howson looks to the other side. Great work on the overlap. It's gone out for a throw-in. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's managed to get free. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cannavaro for Xavi Alonso. Cafu. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's got away. Now here's the delivery. And that's been repelled. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cafu. Cross from Cafu. And he gets rid in a hurry.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. And Hullet! Yes, it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substituição.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Brazil have reclaimed it. Rijkaard. Rodri trying to keep this in. And it's De Bruyne. He's in plenty of space here. He is just caressing the ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Mbappe chasing after it. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to... Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
it's got to be the man they call the Goose, or Ganso.
There's the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ganso! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Oh, good-looking ball. In with the challenge. Knocks it into space. And here's Eto'o. Gullit. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And here's Eto'o. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Del Piero. Spread out to the left. Plays it in low, and he shoots! And now they can clear their lines. Pirlo gets a good foot in there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ganso looking understandably energised after his goal. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. Ganso. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that's been won straight back. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Gullit. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Mbappe has a look and plays it forward. And it's Rodri. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, well played. Thuram. Now it's Eto'o. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Ambitious ball here. This looks promising. It's Eto'o! Now it's Del Piero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Pings it across. It's a goal kick. And claimed it back swiftly. Searching pass he's played there. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Eto'o. Haaland. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland! Seedorf. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Del Piero. Looking to play him in. And it's Gullit. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. And he can clear it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Del Piero. Van der Ven goes sliding in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a searching pass. That's been slipped through. And this is Gullit. And they've got rid. Taken back almost at once. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And we come
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first?
After going behind, so I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Van der Ven does well to get it back. Threads one in. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bale looking to run onto it.
Well played and well cleared.
And that's gone route one.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And this is Shevchenko. That is good strength. Gullit.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
71,550.
60 minutes played. And here's Gullit. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Thuram produces the perfect tackle there. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out the...
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Substitution in progress.
Kike makes the interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Van der Ven is there to clear. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing. It's Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2! And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looks to the other side. Rijkaard. And it's Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Beckham. He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Zanetti. Zanetti going full steam ahead down the left flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Lexington really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe, and here's Hullet. Mbappe! Mbappe! Forward it goes. Mbappe, Van der Ven gets a foot in here. Oh, that's a very big chance! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Hullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's neat. And they've got a throw. And it's Rijkaard. Van der Ven.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gavi. He's in a great position here. Hullet. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that is expertly dealt with. Gavi. Now it's Mbappe. Matheus Cunha has found the net here, of course. Zanetti tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Pulls it back. And he's there to clear it. It's a threatening ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He has found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, important interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that's well seen too. Dunk. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And he was quick to react. Nicely weighted, but Neymar! Oh, good-looking ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. And here's Shevchenko. Can he spark a counter here? Out to the right. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Neymar. Now it's Hullet. And it's made its way to him.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Tries to thread one through. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Shevchenko goes on a run down the left wing. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zanetti picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Substitutions taking place.
He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rodri. Neymar. Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Tries it. Goal! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Taken back almost at once. Saliba.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Zanetti goes on a charge down the left. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Shevchenko. Hoisted it. Oh, what a climb! No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Hullet. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Rodri. And he's been shifted off it. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's good play.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gavi. Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Here's Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been cut short.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Matheus Cunha. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ganso has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. I think we're just about done here. Gavi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Added time.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bunu with the clearance. That's the throw. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
I'll be interested to see where Varana's deployed.
So what are you thinking?
Well, I prefer him in a deeper position because he can dictate the passing and tempo from there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bale certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Hullet. Kagawa. It is a corner, good chance. Should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bale. Now it's Hullet. He's had it taken off him. And here's Mbappe. And here's Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. He's got full. Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 12 minutes is...
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aubameyang. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Shevchenko. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking for a runner. Oh, no joy this time. Costa Curta. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So that's... Goes for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Kagawa. Hullet. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Pirlo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Shevchenko. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, another save. Corner number 2 then. it'll be a throw-in. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cannavaro. And it's Rodri. Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great ball if he can get there. Shot could be... And the shot! Looking to play him in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe! Oh, super ball! Quality ball. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He could be in here. Rodri. Beckham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well read. Nice interception. Now it's Hullet. Shevchenko. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the second half gets underway. Van de Ven. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. Chance for a shot! He's got it all! And the second half is off to a flyer! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Can he latch on to this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kagawa. Now it's Shevchenko. Great vision. This looks promising. Played in with purpose. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. And here's Hullet. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, there's a probing ball. This might spell... And Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
29,813.
Out for a throw. Oh, good-looking ball. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological...
Oh, given away! Rodri. Kagawa producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Pirlo. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's tidy. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a good ball. Bale. He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So their 4th quarter of the game.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Elhaj Youth.
Pulls out
Number
once
10,
more.
Hullet. Number 18, Kagawa. Number 23, Varane. Number 21,
Oh, there's the
Pirlo.
clearance.
Coming on the field, number 15, Vardy.
Messi.
Number 17, Royce.
Isco
Number
is the
14,
distributor-in-chief,
Isco.
always looking for movers.
Number 8, Mateu.
Haaland
Number
tries a
13.
shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. Oh, smashing header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Substitution.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's well positioned here. Van der Ven
With a fine tackle.
Hullet. Haaland. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's been shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So now the different... Oh, shooting chance! Fantastic from Aubameyang! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there.
Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that's a fine interception. Haaland. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Aubameyang is in a really good position out wide. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive...
Decent chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Beckham. He's found a way through. Cross in. Howson attempts a clearance. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Cannavaro gets it away. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Shevchenko. Pedri. Szoboszlai. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
First quarter of an hour gone. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. Neither side yet able to force. He's gone for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Szoboszlai. Played through into space. Can he get onto this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Barcelona finding their passes. Van Basten. Van Basten! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is ended up in no man's land. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. He's looking wide. Tries to get it clear. Rodri. Now it's Shevchenko.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rodri getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rodri, and it's Beckham. Oh, it's a Haaland!
Lexington truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko goes on a charge down the left.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an imaginative pass. Well read, nice interception. Kukçu. Pedri. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Some really good ball movement. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri. Played into space. And this is Lewandowski. He's through, it's Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! A finish right from the top draw! And they're at it! And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's another chance! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi looking to run onto it. Kukçu. Now it's Kukçu. Messi lofted in. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood.
Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Van Basten, who needs just a moment to score a goal. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 19. Messi. El dorsal 14.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, look at the space here. And he oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Quality ball. Now he's off and running. Now it's Kukçu. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Here's up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Lexington really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Haaland. Shot, surely! No mistake! Do not write them off! Back they come! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Lexington are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Neymar. And this is Chef. And the shot! He can get that clear. Played out to the left flank. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Shot could be on. And he's Haaland! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Szoboszlai. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Hullet.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The pass has gone astray. And that's put paid to a promising move. Haaland could shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Kukçu. Rice. Probing pass. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's going to go a long way. There will be a throw-in.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Azar. Aims beyond the defence. Van Nistelrooy. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Out to the left it goes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Soboslai. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ødegaard. Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. Elects to... shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Oh, that is a gem. The audacity to try it, and he made... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up...
Oh, what a mistake! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar in with the challenge. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that's well spotted. Cannavaro is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Koundé, Van Dijk. Xavi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Picked out brilliantly. Bale. Oh, super find. Koundé. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well timed, excellent interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That has been slung wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro. Just eases him off the ball.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now it's Haaland. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. And it's Xavi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Bale gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide. Look at the space here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him.
Oh, what has happened? It's Dembele! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Roberto Carlos. All the way back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Shevchenko.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Steaming on goalwards. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Pedri. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that was nowhere near his best. Nicely aimed pass. And now the breakaway. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Vitinha is onto this. There's the shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That has been cut short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Produces a cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That is good strength. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Hullet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, they can break here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking for the run. An untidy challenge, free kick given, and no surprise, that's a booking. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Hullet. This looks promising. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That'll be a throw.
substitution on the field. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 99, Erling Haaland. Number 22, Vitinha. Coming on the field.
And he shoots!
Number 7, Messi.
Oh, nearly,
Number 7,
nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi threads one in, and that's a good ball. He's had a shot! And it's in! And again they hit the front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well read, nice interception. Griezmann looking to play him in. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Griezmann! And it's hit the woodwork and out! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Shot a goal! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Neymar. Now can they get it back? He's got away. Messi. Griezmann. That's a little off target. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello everybody, and this
Bullet
is a quick
taking in the
reminder to let you
accolades,
know
having
that
been
you'll be
named
able to
man of the
catch
match,
today's match
and
broadcast
deservedly so.
live on our club's FM station.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team win.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And that gets things running.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on.
And he cuts out the supply. That has been slung wide. And it's Vitinha.
And here's and Messi!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, what has happened here? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Alonso!
And he's there to clear it. And it's Serginho. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Spread neatly.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. Cannavaro has got himself a free kick.
There could be trouble here.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
That's ruffled a few feathers,
But well dealt with. Quality ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Roberto Baggio.
And it's Xabi Alonso.
He could be in here. Shevchenko. And here's Berbatov. Owen. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Messi. Face to face. Tries a shot! Son Heung-min. Alonso. Shevchenko! It's Alonso! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Knocks it into space. Son Heung-min. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely...
Shoots! a terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. He has a look up. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bruno claims comfortable. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Caught offside that time. And it's Belletti. Oh, it's come loose. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Madrid have a free kick, and that's going to be a booking. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Roberto Baggio. He is through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Son Heung-min! And he's managed to get free. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Lexington have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
And the finish! Shevchenko gets flagged offside. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's just beyond his reach. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's managed to get rid. And he's had it nicked away. It's played through for him. Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's straight offside. This is Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pass has gone astray. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a really well measured ball. Looking for options for movement. Placed. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Taken goal.
And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 10.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
There's a sharp little ball here.
And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot. And he has kept it out somehow.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared without hesitation.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Now it's Hullet.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's Park Ji-sung. And here's Owen. The ball has bounced loose now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now it's Rui Costa.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Offside again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, super find.
Now it's Vitinha. In it comes. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, this looks sharp.
And this is Hullet.
And a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
So, third corner of the game.
Decent chance!
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Oh, they can break here.
Tries to pass it through. Hoisted in.
Header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xabi Alonso concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Messi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Owen gets into a good position. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bojan. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking to play him in. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ambitious ball here. It's played through for him. Bruno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And that is that.